Hello, card fighters! Yeah, it's been a while. My name is Callum. I'm back again today with my best friend here, sitting in the corner,
Hello.
Jason. So today we are doing a one-time special reunion video. No, we're doing actually two. To be fair, we're starting off with two trial deck openings of Chronojet Dragon and Altmile. So I'll be starting off with Chronojet, Jason, and then we'll swap over to Jason, who's doing Altmile. Then after that, we'll be taking a break so we can sleeve up our cards and decks to do a trial deck fight. So let's get into it with Chronojet. So to start with, we have the Cardfight Vanguard first card. I'm not going to go into it because if you knew, it's self-explanatory.
Just basic guidebook how you play the game.
Yeah, and then for those vets, you just say, just chuck it on one side. And of course, we have the standard playmat. Quickly, just open it up.
You get the paper payment of the anime, how they
It looks on the anime, yeah, and on the back.
This is just a guide of the cards and rotate to the side. No, just rotate here. The next booster set that is already out.
Next stage.
To get the new supports for the whole entire clan, whatever clan you're playing, like Asha,
Altmile, and Chrono Dragon X stage for the Gear Chronicles.
Yeah.
So let's crack open the deck. Well, not literally crack it, but so easy, does it? So let's start. So the first card is the main avatar for the deck, Chronojet Dragon.
You get 4 copies of it.
Yeah, you get 4 copies. Only 1 foiled though, but not too bad because someone will always sell the foiled anyway.
Or you could just buy the 3 more.
Yeah. Stroboscope. Gears Repeater. For some of those who are probably watching and thinking, why aren't you explaining the skills? I'm not going to explain the skills yet, only because we will be doing a trial deck fight and we will be explaining the skills and how they work. So now,
I'll be explaining most of the cards anyway.
With Gear Chronicle, you get Grey 4s. In this case, it is Interdimensional Beast, Metallica Phoenix. And you may have noticed that it does have a triple drive. As far as I'm aware, Metallica Phoenix is the only Grade 4 for Gear Chronicle currently that has a triple drive. Jason, would you like to confirm that with me?
Huh?
Is Metallica Phoenix the only Grade 4 to have triple drive in the V-Series for Gear Chronicle? Without the skill functions?
Yeah.
Cool.
Here's the first trial deck card that has triple drive instead of using Metallica Phoenix. Not Metallica.
Mystery Flare.
Mystery Flare that you buying cards to get triple drive with crits.
Yeah. No, for those who are interested, that's what I meant by skill-based. So next we have...
If you're not talking about skill-based, then yeah, the Metallica Phoenix is the one that has triple drive.
And then here are the other 3 copies of Chronojet. So as we go through the deck, you might think, well, there's not that many copies of the card. The only reason is there are 4 copies of every card. It's just that one of them has a chance to be foiled at the back of the deck. So to finish the grade 3s off, we have Steam Gunner Yarlaganda, which, to be honest, he does look pretty cool. And again, all Gear Chronicles started when they all look like steampunk fighters. So that's the grade 3s. Done. Let's just leave the foil Chronojet just there, because why the heck not? And then we have the 3 other copies of Stroboscope Dragon, which I am planning on keeping in my deck. Because to be honest, I'm not sure about going, because I'm only just coming back into this myself after a while. I'm not sure if I will staying with a budget deck or if I will eventually invest in Chrono Dragon next stage. So now into the grade 2s, we've got Steam Fighter Zalab, our 10k vanilla. What's wrong, Joyce?
Oh no, I'm just reading Chronojet Dragon's skill.
Yeah. Next we have
Trying
Steam.
to memorize it so then I could counter it.
Next we have Steam Fighter Adina, which just basically looks like is that a rapier? I'd say, yeah. I'd say that's a rapier.
Huh?
Adina's sword, would you say it's a rapier?
Yes.
Basically. Anime joke. It's a Steam Fighter Asuna.
Baby, pretty much.
Pretty much for them Sword Art Online fans out there. The last 3 copies of Gears Repeater.
Don't mind me, guys. I'm playing Vanguard 0 and Dokkan at the same time.
Because he's such a multitasker. He loves his multitasking. Next, oh yeah, so we covered that. So next up are 3 copies of basically, well, for those who've played since the G era, Stride Fighter cards, which is Bearing Rover. Even its skill on its own is actually pretty good, as you can see. But I just love the art because it's just basically an evolution chain for Chronojet when you think about it, with a scarf and the design. So that's him. Next up, we have 2 Steam Gianta Gitlum, or Jitlum, however it says. So there's 1 chance to be foiled. I will cover why I've only got, there's 3 grade 1 PGs for those who are new to this. So we'll be getting into that quite soon. So on to the trigger lineup, we have 3 Steam Bomber Diggles, or Diggle. I'm not sure how you say these, but yeah. I'm not sure if it's Diggle or Diggle. I'd say Diggle.
Diggle.
Diggle. So we've got 3 copies of them. Again, chance of being foiled. We have 2 copies of Ring Worker. It's enough to give you a headache first thing in the morning, because that is an alarm clock.
Pretty much.
Then we have our 3rd draw trigger, and yes, this is right, it is a PG draw. For those coming out who didn't know about this, the new 3 trial decks, Asha, Altmile, and Chronojet, do have PG draws. So even if you didn't want the clan cards, and you just want the PG draws, and you don't want to pay like 10-15 quid, just buy a trial deck. And it's pretty much there, even though it's a common. And unfortunately, me and Jace missed out on this because we didn't read it properly. But if you buy Chronojet, Altmile, and Asha, you can get a promo, which is basically the triple R foiled version of the PG draws. So if you bought them, in theory, you get 2 of each. So because we have 1 PG draw, we are left with 3 draw triggers, which is Lucky Pot Draco Kid. That just looks like a furball.
That, because now you're getting PGs, that was did implemented from Valkyrion set, because the Valkyrion
Astral Force.
because because Genesis trial deck that has Shinamon cards did give you a PG. That's why it's now implemented to all new trial decks now.
Yeah. Next we have 3 Steam Maiden Uluru. Because Jace made a meme out of this back in the G era.
Because everybody used Luru to freaking God.
Because everyone loves Uluru.
Because of her
especially the G Guardian version.
Because of her high power output of her defense in her G zone.
Yeah. Next is the new would you say it's a new format or just a new card?
That's just a new card
which is called Quick Shield. So we will be covering how this works in our match later.
It's basically simple term. Where's Chronodron? I mean, you can just skip through it.
Yeah, I'm just looking for Chronodron.
So basically, the new implement is.
Wait, where is Chronodron? Oh, there is Chronodron. Here we go, Chronodron.
So simple term. Now you can still use your old card, old grade 0, right? Like foil Glime if you have any foil starters. It's basically when your opponent is riding into a grade 1 and then it's your first turn to ride the grade 1, you get a freebie draw, and then it's like in your imaginary gift zone, you can just grab a quick shield. They are just mostly can be as a discard card. You can't call them. They are just normally a 5,000 shield, like a grade 2. That's just pretty much it. It's just a new gimmick to give extra cards for your opponent.
So we're now moving into the cards with potential chances of being foiled. First up, Metallica Phoenix, not foiled.
Oof.
Steam Gunner, Jarlingander, not foiled.
Oof.
Steam Maiden, Idina, not.
Oof.
Bearing Rover, again, not. It's always the last card. So I'll just show and not say anything. So we've got the PG. Steam Bomber Crit,
I would laugh if the PG actually came as foil.
Ring Worker. I've already seen it. Lucky Pot Draco Kid. Steam Maiden Uluru. Power Rise Elixir, which is that. And our foil card is, the winner today is Steam Fighter Zala, the 10k vanilla.
That's okay.
Okay. And then we have our free imaginary gift cards, Force 1.
And then
Flip them over.
Force 2. So it's a double-sided. So
Which is so much better instead of having to try and flick through Force 1s and Force 2s.
Yes, guys, I'm using a High School DxD playmat.
As he does. I would, but I'm keeping things PG for my side.
Yeah.
So, that's pretty much Chronojet. So, while I'm now going to take a break talking and sort my deck out, Jason is now going to start his side.
Okay. Now switching to the camera. Now you can see Callum's side. So as he's cleaning up his part of the side.
Sort that out very quickly.
Yes, you can see my anime cover.
Of course, you get to see my.
Yeah, here's Altmile. Now we can just unbox everything. Pretty much standard. You get a, guide, a paper playmat.
I'll be as quick as I can, Jason. I'll be as quick as I can.
I don't need to. You don't need to rush.
So I'll take one PG out. We're going to take one draw trigger out, sorry. When we play.
So here you go. Aeronite Altmile. During your turn, if you have no face-up card in your damage zone, it gets 15,000 power. So he can be swing at 28 by himself. That's really good. Turn turn 1, counterblast, discard a card from your hand and call 2 grade 2s from your get 2 grade 2s, reveal them, put it into your hand. Original Altmile skill. So you do get 4 copies. And then you get Absolute Blade Knight Liverot.
Do you want me to try and have a look at it?
No, it's good. It's good. Yeah, his skill is when plays counterblast. Search for your card for a grade 2, call it to open rearguard circle, shuffle your deck. If you don't have a counterblast, you can Soul Blood instead.
Which is quite good, to be fair, when you think about it.
Camera malfunction, just...
Don't drop my phone like you did last time.
Nah, I caught it. Yeah, you do get 4 copies, and that's a foil side. And then, Lunar Crescent Knight, Felix, the original G card, I think, if I remember.
The grey one was, yeah.
Yeah.
It was.
When it attacks or boosts, Soul Blast, return a card from your column, like it can be any column you want, return it to your hand, and it gets 5,000 power. So these are the foils. And then you get, obviously, 3 more Altmile to add into your collection of for the good Altmile. And then you get alternative grade 3 unit Unite. Is that?
Unite Reet Dragon.
Okay. And then he just there. When placed Soul Blast, you may call a grade 2 from your hand to a rearguard circle and draw. I say it's alright, but you do get 3 copies, potentially a chance to become a foil. And then, of course, you get your the 4 copies of Revan. And then 3 copies of Miracle Knight Lucas. 1 can be foiled. Sage, Sage of... How do you say his name?
Let's have a look. Sage of Contemplation, Teden.
Yep. Counterblast, Soul Blast. This unit gets 15k power. I think this can be a potential chance of being a foil.
Yeah, he's going to go like 2 or 3 of each card.
And then Polar Knight
Sorry, people.
Epicus?
Sorry.
I'm saying their names wrong, but I mean like
Pioneer Knight
during your
Epicus.
during your turn when it battles a Vanguard, this unit gets 3,000 power, so it can swing 13. Potential chance of being a foil. And here's the other three copies of Felix. So rip. And then the grade 1 PG that was from Aerial Seed Liberation. You get 2. Chance of being a foil. Melodious Angel. Counterblast 2, draw a card. You have no face-up card in your damage zone. Countercharge. It's good, but I mean like, just no. You're casting a counterblast. And then obviously there are conical reprints on every single set. Epona can become a foil. Flungle. You do get 3 copies, but because it's in Epona's thing. And then, of course, new trial decks now comes with 1 PG common Assault. That's a good.
Just an FYI, or Jace flicks through the cards. I have counted this deck. These trial decks do come with 5 draw triggers, so beware if you use these in an actual fight, you will have to take a draw trigger out.
Yeah, and then you get Bringer of Court Favor.
So look.
Court's Favor.
Bringer of Court's Favor, Relgia.
That can become a foil because you do get 3 copies. And then the new heal trigger, Healing Pegasus. You get 3.
With a chance to be foiled.
With a chance of becoming a foil. New mechanic, the Quick Shield, is good. Now, here comes the foils.
Opportunities.
That star can become a foil. So, Unite Dragon, not a foil. Knight of Miracle, Lucas, not a foil. Sage of
Contemplation.
He's not a foil. Polliner Knight, he's not a foil. Grade 1, thank God that's not a foil. Because I will hurt myself. The Counter Charger, not foil. The Grade 0, surprisingly not a foil.
I'll laugh if it's well, the Grade 0 won't ever be a foil.
No, you can.
Oh, can it?
Yeah.
I'll laugh if you get a Grade 2 foil like me.
That's not a foil. The Pegasus, not a foil. Power Elixir. Oh!
Ooh, that is good. That is good, people. Let's put a light on here. It's running this place up. That is good. So you can see the effect of that foil. Ooh.
Because it's a triple rare foil now, I can add that into my
Gallant's a lot. Let's have a look.
And then you get 2 doubles. You get 3 imaginary gear force, and it's double sided to become force 2. So yeah, this is the unboxing.
Are a god hand.
This is the unboxing video for Aerial Knight. For Altmile, not Aerial Knight, Altmile.
Blue Sky Knight.
Blue Sky Knight, Altmile, and Chronojet Dragon.
Chronojet Dragon for the win.
So hope you liked the video.
We'll be back shortly with a trial deck fight.
Yep.